the first slide says key elements. What are the three key elements? It's design, development, and hosting. So this is the most interesting part of a website development agreement. What? That it will deal with the designing, how do I explain? So listen, when you go on a website, don't you see number of tabs? Don't you see that you click on a tab and it takes you on another page? There are so many different kind of fonts, color, feel of the website. There's so many different kinds of it means there are different divisions, different designing. That is all the elements of design. Website, when you see and you feel, wow, what a website they've made, it is because of the designing of the website. Yeah, and it is not that just like as we go and paint a paper, right? It is on the behind, on the background, that a lot of codes are put, which gives that feel and look. Yeah, it is also known as the UI and the UX. UI is the user interface and UX is the user experience, which comes to the website. Yeah, so if you see your marketing department or you see the CXO speaking, they will speak about the UI and the UX. But we, as a technical side, we will understand it as the website design, which is completely because of the website design. So sometimes the design is so important that when you spend time on a website, it is also sometimes just because of the design behind it. It is that important. It is that attractive. We do not understand that how rectangles are made, but that. So moving further, the second element, development. Developing is it is just like creating something from the very beginning till the end. It is by making the entire website, that is from the thought, thinking about the idea of what the website would be, then creating that idea into some codes, then testing it, then delivering it. If accepted, well. If rejected, again reviewing it, again recreating it, again redeveloping it, and again presenting it. And it is tested to the two different stages, alpha, beta, and all that, and then it is launched. That is the part of development. And hosting it is to be put on a domain. That is what technology laws is. How are you going to host it? What is the domain name of it? So you have to buy a domain and you host it on that platform with that domain name. That is hosting. Again, these are very technical. Please don't try to, bang your heads. It is just, I'm trying to give you my experience of what I have learned over the years. When you even deal with a website agreement, you will also learn about it. So don't try to understand, because it is about the experience of designing, development, and hosting, that once you deal with this kind of a contract, the vendor, you will exactly understand these words. And if you technically go to see these words, I tell you, they will not make much sense. Yeah, because when I read it, I feel, okay, I understand a part of it, but when you experience it, when you deal with it, it is a different gamut altogether. And I've given you the essence of it. Just remember that. So design, as defined here, is design encompasses both the aesthetic parts of the website and its usability. Example, Adobe and Photoshop. And development involves picking a website design and actually creating a functioning website from its example, the HTML. We know, I'm sure if you guys have any engineer friends, the moment you speak about code, they can come up with all the different languages that there are. So I forgot, but what is the other language? I think C plus something like this is also a language. And Shakib is, nodding his head. Okay. Hosting allows organizations and individuals to post a website or web page over the internet. That is where you host, handle with the purchase of the domain.